Hey guys, we're here live in Brooklyn Park at a triple shooting, possibly one DOA.
5033 caller.
I'm gonna have to hike it up to the crime scene here. But we got a current manhunt going on right now with trick-or-treaters out. So this is currently an active scene right now. Their manhunt is currently underway for a possible shooting suspect. Here in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. There's trick-or-treaters out. I will get you some more information. Sorry. Just getting set up here. It's the fun part about going live, right? Triple shooting. They're triple shooting and they're tracking the guy. The suspect's loose somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, possible vehicle. Here it goes. Hold on, guys. Minnesota YouTube. Minnesota News Now.
708 cars. Witness described a vehicle that she believed was involved. It's a 2004 gray Chevy Impala with a black hood, occupied by 4 black males wearing ski masks. Stated she saw it coming from 73rd south on Zane, high rate of speed, almost hit a car. Then shooting started, and there was another male running on foot. She believes it's involved.
All right, did you guys get the description? I don't know if any of my mods are in here. You can copy that description and paste it up here in the comments. They're out in the neighborhood with K9. Drones, Minnesota State Patrol helicopter. I got trick-or-treaters out here with all of this going on as well. Crime labs on scene.
That's up.
And we were just up here, if you followed my live stream last night, for that medical. That's the same location, just maybe a block or two away.
I'm going to go into positive details. This is rep. Best address we have is 7257 Zane Court. Going up the whole for warrant. Some of the residents here are going to be driving home shortly to review security camera footage to check to see if there's any other information. We have to advise us to make contact with resident 5110 23rd, streaming into camera footage. As well as the corner of 7257, we're just going to hold it for the time being so we get further information from surrounding homeowners.
So there's K9 medical supplies. It's the information I have is initial reports, 3 victims, including 1 DOA. This is going to be at the intersection of 73rd and Zane. We're on Zane. This is where the fire truck is. So there is a current manhunt underway, possibly locked down into or possibly on a house. So MN Crime was the first to report on this.
But we're not coming up with any viable targets at this point. It's a pretty. Are you guys pretty sure that a team and left in a vehicle, or are you guys still thinking they're on foot? We're not entirely sure at this point. We're working on a police and the drone. Left this address. Copy, are there any other like a check? Hey, what's the first thing? Copy, step up and watch that 757 surrounding area. No viable targets.
Helicopter is clearing. We don't have any targets. I believe the vehicle, possible suspects are in a vehicle.
Old domestic with a firearm hunting in place. 589 from 13 or 14.
So they still checking with the drone. Corporate media just got out here. I believe they're waiting on a warrant for that house there. Got the drone overhead.
kind of chilly.
I think it's safe to confirm that this is one DOA.
Dispatch command. Comments 110 and 111. Somebody called anonymously to the front desk. I have information on 216. Somebody might have showed up at the school earlier today. Copy. Going for you can call us now.
So, I believe we're waiting on a warrant, or they're waiting on a warrant for that residence. And I still have the drone up overhead. This is Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, not Minneapolis, and there are several people out here trick-or-treating. So, the group of juveniles in the car. I believe that one of these houses here, they're waiting on a warrant, so we're going to head over that direction. So just to confirm, we can confirm at least one DOA. Suspects at large. State Patrol helicopter has since cleared the area. Getting a lot of information possible. People fled in a vehicle. There's possible camera footage of this, and possible anonymous tips also come in. So if you're in this area, 73rd and Zane, there has been people out here trick-or-treating. I wanted to get out here. Please share it and let people know. Probably just don't want to be out in this area trick-or-treating right now. This is actually Zane, I believe this is Zane Court and Zane Avenue is a better intersection. This is Zane Court that we're looking at right now. There's a fire engine, or I'm sorry, ladder truck. There's an engine still here. Hennepin County Crime Lab is here. Multiple law enforcement agencies are here assisting as well. Yes, this is Zane Avenue in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. I believe they're waiting on a search warrant, last I heard, for one of these residents here on Zane Court. No, the shooting actually happened in the street. You can see the sheet where the body is, all the medical gear there. This is Zane Avenue and Zane Court, but that's where the shooting happened. They haven't moved the body yet. Crime Lab's here to process. The last information I had, they're waiting on a possible search warrant for this house. So if you or anyone have information about it, please contact Brooklyn Park PD. Their lobby is open 24 hours. You can leave anonymous tips, camera footage, or anything.
Sure.
Hello. I don't know if that's a witness or not, so I'm just going to kind of try not to show his face. Don't have the information if juveniles or kids yet. This police department is Brooklyn Park. Check on some other sources here to see if we have anything else. So pan back over here. Is it a bad neighborhood? Well, that's Huntington Place Apartments. If you are familiar with Huntington Place Apartments, it's one of the worst areas. They were actually talking about shutting it down because of the crime rate there. Hennepin County Crime Lab is currently processing the scene. Looks like we got a neighbor that came out with his puppy.
Any squads on the water perimeter, they can clear. Thanks for their assistance.
So they're clearing the perimeter.
Outer perimeter can clear. Thank you. 1820.
We're at Zane Avenue and Zane Court in Brooklyn Park. This happened on Zane Avenue, just by Zane Court. See the Zane Court and Zane Avenue street sign. It is a cul-de-sac dead end. This crime scene is currently processing right now.
Almost report 5107.
No, you can actually see the body, but yeah, it's this is what happens in real time. Yes, under that sheet is a body. That's one of possibly three.
Or is, you have some juvenile just walked up to the crime scene, or walked up to 7257, wearing a white sweatshirt, appears to be a black face mask, pattern on, I jump, trying to get into 767, what he wants to do. Copy. Sorry, 6 under what I want. Alright, 3-4, you can send him in the house for now. We're just going to keep holding the house at being.
So they are currently holding the house.
Really?
I believe they're trying to get a search warrant for it. That's the house we were looking at earlier on the live stream. So they're holding the house currently, and waiting on a possible warrant to enter. So that's why we're hanging out here. We're hanging out to see if they're going to get a warrant to enter the house, and then we'll be able to see that as well.
Dark colored hoodie was walking oddly outside of 6908 Georgia, southwest of you guys.
Yeah, I'll do it. Really?
Something had just occurred, called in about 3 minutes ago.
Copy. Copy. For 2 squad 3, go check it out.
So that person we're looking for is kind of on the back side of those houses there. For those of you that are joining, hey, Streets of St. Paul. Yeah, if you guys get a chance, go subscribe to Streets of St. Paul. She's
Can I just confirm to that guy in the white hoodie going in the house? Walk on. I want to make sure he's not walking away from us.
He did not go into the house. He was gathered in when he was went off to the house. That's search will be out there. Alright. Yeah,
they're not shining at us. They're not shining a flashlight. They're she's trying to get the attention of CSOs that are blocking the road down there, I think.
Okay. particular neighborhood structure has a gray right above hand. The last thing going west, you're being close.
And your puppy's like the life of the party, trying to make friends with everybody.
This dude stop my puppies.
Oh, not yours.
I got a blue bully. This is my beast dog. I could easily walk in his dog.
It looks like he's walking you.
He's walking me. Look, this is a dog of Argentina, so yes, imagine how big he's going to be.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's still a pup then, for sure. There's the puppy. Yeah, he's going to get big. He is going to get big. Out here making friends with everybody. This happened at Zane Court and Zane Avenue. Right out next to Huntington Place Apartments, Brooklyn Park. Streets of St. Paul, I know you're kind of new to this. Cold weather and the snow doesn't stop any of it. In fact, the day that you covered your double shooting down in St. Paul, there was a double shooting up in St. Cloud. I think that was Friday. Good evening, Aaron. Yes, if you guys get a chance, subscribe to Streets of St. Paul. He's been covers St. Paul quite a bit. It usually takes me a while to get there. I'm usually not in that side of the metro. But this is a scene of a triple shooting, possible triple shooting, definitely one DOA, obvious. And they are waiting on a search warrant for a house on Zane Court. They're holding the house currently. Yeah, Aaron One News, are you local here in the metro, or where are you? And do you have a channel? Ralphie, the house is not a flight risk. Yeah, it's sounding like this is possibly a drive-by. We haven't confirmed anything yet. It's all preliminary information. I have noticed the one crime lab tech, every time I see him, he is wearing a mask. Oh, you're up in Canada. Okay. Well, do you have a channel? Do you cover news? Nope, no ME yet. They're still processing. Especially up here.
Yeah. Pretty good.
You know, pretty good.
I think the last thing I saw you was probably, I think it's Fridley.
Fridley at that one? Yeah. Yeah, they're holding that house down there, waiting on a warrant. one obvious DOA, possibly two, or two more
Two others.
victims.
Report plan. What? Family is leaving the residence. Looks like they're going trick or treat or something. Gotta get that started out of here. Yeah, I mean. Two with backpacks and duffel bags for your checking.
So that's the families coming out of that house that they're waiting on.
These folks.
Yeah, I think possibly the suspect. I'm not too sure. I don't know why they're waiting on a warrant.
One.
You know, one person goes, I thought the cold and the snow would slow down the crime. I'm like,
Yeah.
no. It just sucks for us to be out here in the cold.
Yeah. Not on All Hallows Eve.
Yeah. Yeah, of all the nights.
Yeah. I didn't expect much less.
Yeah. One of my buddies called me. He's like, hey, you want to go live tonight in St. Paul? I'm like, I don't feel like pegging a little kid out that runs out in front of us dressed in all black. You know, I just, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then this happens. I'm like, well, whatever.
827. We walk the snow off. We turn that to footprint.
So they're trying.
Doesn't appear that he walks the snow. We're in for jail.
Sounds like a press conference later on tonight.
Probably. Homicide usually get press conferences.
Yay fun. Hopefully they don't do it here.
They'll probably do it at PD.
PD.
Yeah, their lobby's open 24 hours.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, why do it out here?
That's what's really nice about Brooklyn Park. It's a 24-hour lobby.
Right. So,
Right.
Yeah. It could be worse. It could be much worse.
Like St. Paul in the parking
Yeah,
lot. I'm like,
yeah.
dude, can we do it in the foyer? I know Ernster pretty well too, because he works at M&H
Yeah.
on Fridays as a side gig. So if we can't, like, if we miss an address or something, we can pull up and be like, hey, can you give us the address? He's like, gets on his computer, he's like, Which one is it? This one? Yeah, here it is. Here's the address. All right, cool. Thanks. Bye.
Right.
Right. I'm like, kind of how it should be.
Well, yeah, but you know, we're adversaries now.
It depends on which agency.
Yeah.
I've really found it really is agents like Wright County, 100%. Like I was covering a shooting homicide up there, and one of the deputies came out, and he came over to me. He's like, "Hey, I know you're filming. Not an issue, but we have officers on the other side of the house, kind of aimed this direction. So if something happens, you know, bullets can come this way." I'm like, "Hey, say no more." I don't,
Right?
like,
I am
I'm-
not trying to be up in your business.
Yeah, I am leaving with the same amount of holes I came with.
Right.
Oh, I was hoping this heater works, but I don't know. Like, how lucky can you get right by a bus stop with a heater, and then the heater doesn't work?
Yeah, that's kind of our MO. Why would it be easy? It doesn't have to be.
Why would the government have things working for us?
Right?
Could be worse.
It could be much colder.
Yeah. Well, Brooklyn Park is. Weren't we just complaining a month ago how hot it was?
See, that's the thing. I refuse to do that.
Yeah, I did too.
I was not going to be caught up in that because I knew this is coming.
I was at the Stillwater prison.
Oh, yeah?
It was so hot my phone would overheat and shut off.
Oh, my God.
Right? So that I had to power it down, turn the AC on, turn it on high on defrost, leave it in the windshield because I couldn't take it out of the truck.
Right.
I'm like,
oh my God, that's crazy.
I'm like, well, now it'll just
Well-
get too cold and shut down. Usually about 0 or below it'll shut down.
Yeah.
But otherwise it's pretty good.
Like, this is not bad.
No.
I mean, I could be gloveless if I wanted to be, but
Yeah,
I don't want to be.
I just do the pockets.
Right? It's actually warmer there than in my gloves.
Yeah, do you know what time the press conference or you have
They said 8:30 or 9.
Okay.
So,
5109, all agencies
so
assisting us.
they said get the VO.
You can clear.
Come out.
Yeah.
Appreciate your assistance.
All right, see ya.
On this 7257 Zane Court address. And dispatch, we can clear every TAC 1. Thank you.
Copy, any units assisting can clear, and we'll be showing them tech clear at 1850.
5109, all agencies assisting us. You can clear. Appreciate your assistance. We are going to call it on this 7257 Zane Court address. And dispatch, we can clear every TAC 1. Thank you.
All right. So they're not going to, I guess, get the warrant. Yes, that was a corporate media guy. Actually ran into him up at a homicide in Brooklyn. I'm sorry, Fridley, at the apartments. Happened kind of the back of the parking lot area.
Parkinson 1.
So,
Just
and
wondering if you got an updated location or if possibly they have left or in the area and unable to locate.
but yeah, we're gonna have a press conference tonight. There's the evidence markers coming out.
It's one vehicle. I'll try to call the driver, so it's going to be a lift.
But I'm gonna move up here.
We'll keep looking.
In a second. We'll get the evidence markers and stuff. They're not going to do a search warrant on the house that they were holding, so they're calling that. And then I'll be heading to the press conference. So, happy Halloween, everyone, if you celebrate it. Yeah, I was really hoping this heater would be working. I used to live in St. Paul, but not anymore. I mean, it really isn't that cold out. It's just slightly colder out. decent thumbnail. Alright guys, I'm going to take off. Not much to show here. I'll go up to the press conference and we'll go from there. Thanks for tuning in. Jason from Minnesota News Now out.